And so what does it all mean? Market sentiment is starting to shift. I mean, we are seeing traders, to a certain extent, like, I don't know if I really want to dive into this right now. We're at high prices. There's concern that the recession's going to kick in. Really when it comes down to it, like I said, the worries over a lack of supply and the uncertainty over what Brazil produces are keeping speculators interested. But you're kind of running out of some stories there, especially when it comes to the inflation trade, with Powell saying that he wants to break the back of this elevated inflation. So do we see a turndown in commodity demand as we've seen in the last several recessions? So one of the things that's interesting is that in 2008 and 2009, we saw an almost 800 million bushel reduction in corn demand because of the global economic developments that we were seeing. A lot of the situation currently, you could argue, is even worse than in 2008. When you factor in what our dollar is doing, when you factor in what our bids are doing, those types of things, the risk to see a significant reduction in overall demand is real. But at the same time, a lot of folks are calling for stagflation. So they think that a downturn in the economy could happen, but that commodity prices could remain elevated. Production questions, again, like I said, are going to keep that market supported until we get a better idea on what overall supply is. And obviously we saw that overwhelming heat and dryness across much of the northern hemisphere. The Western Corn Belt was very dry and very hot. European production was reduced significantly because their drought, and all of that. And so, just to kind of wrap up